Yo, what is up guys? It's your boy Lofi here, and today I got a pretty crazy story for you guys, alright? Yes, I know you read the title, TK's cousin really pulled up on me and tried to scrap. I'm not even joking. But before we actually get into the video, if you guys could press the like button real quick, I would really appreciate that, alright? If you don't press the like button, then TK will actually break out of prison and come beat up your goldfish. If you don't want your goldfish to get absolutely destroyed, then press the like button, alright? Nah, but seriously, let's just get right into the video. Now, this story time takes place during my senior year when I wasn't exactly doing very good things, okay? No, I wasn't in a gang, but I did do a lot of questionable things that got me around people like that. And for those of you wondering, I didn't exactly listen to the don't do drugs part of the school assemblies, alright? Now, I wasn't out here doing like black tar, heroin, or like crack or anything. I was just doing like your normal skater boy drugs, okay? Like your normal hippie stuff. You know, like your devil's lettuce, your happy blue pill. You know, that was actually pretty much it, to be honest. Now, I wasn't over here just cracked out like your normal Walmart attendant, okay? I was really just over here trying to have a good time while hitting the half pipe, okay? But yeah, because of the amount of devil's lettuce that I ingested on the daily, I was always around some very questionable people. And I remember one day after the bell rang for lunch, I hit up some friends of mine and we all decided to go ingest the devil's lettuce behind the back of our school. Now, knowing me, okay, I was already prepared. I had 3 joints rolled up already. We were finna spark up and get all litty McTitties, okay? Like, we were stoked. We were excited for this, okay? I had some platinum Girl Scout cookies rolled up, which is a nice hybrid, good head high, nice euphoric, just, you know, happy feelings going all around. But those happy feelings were halted when we came across this other group of really questionable dudes. These guys were like, you know, they had their pants sagging, they had the really baggy shirts, they had the Jordans on, okay? And yeah, they were all in like one tight group and they were walking all funny, okay? You know, they were doing the crip walk, my dude. Nah, but seriously, these guys just really looked like they were up to no good, and I've seen some of them before, and I knew that they were gangsters, okay? Like, yeah, they were actually genuinely part of a gang, and they only showed up to school so that their parents wouldn't get arrested because of truancy. Actually, probably not even that. They probably just showed up for the free food and Wi-Fi. But yeah, then the main dude, okay, like the biggest guy out of this group, steps out of the middle. They all stop, like on one end, and we're on the other end of this little walkway. This was literally like an old Western movie when you have one group of cowboys versus the other group of like bad cowboys all stop in the middle of the town, like you're about to do like a little duel, and you send your best guy out to do the shoot-off. Like, that's literally what it felt like. But yeah, this big group of gangsters versus the 3 of us potheads, you know, just standing there, and then the main guy steps out of their group and goes, "Hey, I heard that you said that you dropped Kevin." I'm gonna say Kevin for sakes that I don't want these guys to find my channel and come to my house and then shoot up my entire family. But yeah, what appears to be the leader of their gang is over here accusing me of saying that I'm going around telling everybody that I beat up their leader, who's currently in prison. And apparently the guy who was accusing me of this was like, you know, his sidekick, the little assistant gang leader. I can't even imagine that. How do you say that you're the assistant gang member, dude? Like, what, when the main guy gets locked up, you take over? Like, oh my god. Yeah, I'm a professional assistant gang leader, dude. But yeah, the main guy who started their gang got locked up on some like felony drug charges or something, like seriously crazy related to guns and drugs. So yeah, he was currently in jail. Now this guy Kevin, I actually knew him because we used to live across from each other like back when we were 13 years old. Back when we were in like middle school, before he got into all like the gangs and drugs and all that bad stuff. Like, we used to actually kind of be friends and stuff, and like we would kind of like, you know, hang out and chill. But even before he got into like the hardcore gangster stuff, he was still kind of like an unruly child versus the me conserved Christian household raised kid that I was. And one day he found out that I did karate and that I was a black belt, and he's like, "Hey, yo, fight me. I want to see if I can drop you." Now keep in mind, we are 13 years old at the time, okay? 13. And little 13-year-old me looking to prove myself to some guy who's like always acts super hard, you know? I'm just like, yeah, okay, let's do a little spar real quick. Let's do a little slap box. And so you know what we do? Okay, we start fighting, like, you know, like, you're not like actually like trying to hurt each other, but you know, just like, you know, trying to see, you know, who's gonna get knocked down first. And you know what I do? I just I sidekick him in the gut and he falls down, and that was it. It was over. I literally dodge his weak punch and I just sidekick him and he just keels over because I had knocked all the wind out of his lungs. That was the only time that I ever fought this dude. 4 years ago when I was 13 years old, whenever we were play fighting. And I think that I had maybe talked about this a while ago whenever I first found out that he got locked up, and I was like, dang, I remember whenever we play fought this one time and I knocked the wind out of him. Maybe it's like one of the mutual friends of the gang who like is also my friend that like wasn't really involved in that stuff. They still hung out with him. Like, I had mutual friends that were like friends with the gang member dudes, and I guess maybe word got around somehow, things got twisted that I dropped this dude recently when was talking about a time that was 4 freaking years ago. But yeah, because people don't know how to get their stories straight, I had an actual gang member trying to fight me and all of my friends just because he heard something wrong. Like, at this point, this dude had slowly made his way over to me and was like all up in my face talking about, yeah, so I heard you beat up Kevin. You trying to scrap? Fight me right now. Fight me. Prove it. Prove that you're all that, little man. And I'm just like, alright, you know, I don't really want to fight you, dude. And then, like, you know, Kevin's brother pulls up and is like, hey, yo, don't fight. And this dude is like actually a ninja. I've seen him fight, bro. He's a black belt. Now, Kevin's brother, he really was only into that stuff because his brother was into it. He wasn't really actually like that. I could tell he wasn't really like that hard or whatever. Like, he was really chill. He was more just trying to, you know, look out for his older brother. But, like, you know, yeah. So Kevin's younger brother finally gets this dude to calm down and back off my face. And he's just like, you know what? You better watch out. Keep your mouth shut. Stop talking. You know, I'm trying to make this guy sound as hard as possible without using any of the no-no words Susan doesn't like. He said a lot of N-words and all the other words that made him sound a lot more intimidating. But, yeah, I'm gonna just let you guys know, I was intimidated, okay? I'm not gonna lie. Little scrawny me who hadn't done martial arts in a couple years because of marching band is over here just like, whoa, this dude probably could have actually dropped me because I'm out of training so much. Also, because there was like 10 guys and just 3 of us stoners over here just like, bruh, we're just trying to over here to go have a good time, and these dudes really rolled up on us like, hey, we're gonna shoot your entire family. Yeah, your goldfish, little Nemo, yeah, guess what? He's gonna end up like Tupac and Biggie Smalls. Alright, so basically, Kevin's younger brother pulls up, saves the day, and they leave. And then me and my stoner friends leave, go to our spot, spark up our doobies, and start tripping balls, okay? Now, on our way back, we passed through the same way that, you know, where the gangster dudes met up with us, and, guess who was freaking standing there? Yeah, that's right, Mr. Professional Assistant Gang Leader. Now, he walks up to me, and he's like, hey, yo, Kevin's little brother ain't here to save you now, bro, let's scrap. And I'm just like, dude, I'm really not trying to fight you, bro. I'm just like, yeah, bro, I'm really stoned right now. I'm really just trying to have a good time, go to class, and not pay attention. Like, just let me do me. And, you know, he calls me a lot of bad names, says that I'm a wussy, okay, but with a P. And then he backs up, throws his hands up, and says, yo, we're scrapping right now, bro. I'm gonna fight you. And I'm just like, I'm not gonna fight you, dude. And I start to walk away. And he grabs me by my shoulder, spins me around, and tries to punch me in the face. And I duck, and then I bolt the other direction. I really wasn't trying to have any of this dude's stuff. I'm just like, I don't care how much of a weak wussy I look like, okay? I'm just trying to enjoy my high, have a good time. This dude's over here trying to fight me and stuff, so I just decided to run back to class. Now, this dude was big, okay? When I say big, I mean like Packers linebacker big, okay? Like, this dude was wide. So I didn't expect him to be able to run. I thought that I'd outrun him in like 30 seconds because, you know, he's fat. But nope, I was wrong. This dude was zooming, bro. This dude was like the freaking Flash. He was like on my tail. Like, I was running through the hallway, dude. Like, I didn't care. Like, I know that some assistant principals saw me sprinting from this big burly black dude, and I'm just like, oh my god. I'm not even gonna lie, I looked behind me and I was scared. Like, I felt bad because I just ditched my friends, but you know, I had this crazy gang member dude running after me, so like, man, I'm trying not to die. So yeah, I was over here zooming through the hallways, going up and down stairs. Like, I passed by my class like 2 different times, but I didn't want to let this dude know exactly where my class was, so he wouldn't wait outside of there and wait for me to, you know, step out so he could just clock me in the face. But after a while, we passed by an assistant principal's office, and then, you know, the security guard sits out there and yells, hey, y'all stop right there. And, you know, I do the good thing. I stop. But not this dude. He runs full force into me and knocks me to the floor. Now, the security guard and the assistant principal walk up, you know, the security guard holds out his hand and helps me up, you know, because I just, you know, face planted into some hard tile. The security guard is, you know, staring at this dude like, hey, what are y'all doing? Why are you running through the hallways? You need to get to class. And I'm just straight up like, this dude's trying to fight me because over some weird stuff, and I'm scared. Like, I straight up snitch. Okay, I don't care. Go ahead and call me a weak wuss. I don't really give a crap, alright? This dude is probably gonna bring his entire gang after school, so yeah, I snitched. Be mad at me. But yeah, the dude, you know, Mr. Assistant Professional Gang Leader looks at the security guard and says, no, he's lying. And then the security guard looks at scrawny little nerdy looking innocent me and is like, yeah, okay, you go to class, you come with me. And so I got off scot-free. But Mr. Assistant Gang Leader over here got sent to the principal's office. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was honestly pretty scared because I was high as balls, dude. Like, I knew my eyes were hella red. Okay, maybe this dude thought I was just out of breath because I was running, or like maybe I was crying because I was scared Mr. Big Gang Member dude was gonna beat me up. But nah, dude, I just had the devil's lettuce running through my lungs. So yeah, I get back to class, I check my phone. My friends had texted me like, hey, yo, bro, are you okay? All we did was see you take off and Mr. Big Bad Gang Member was chasing after you. Like, you know, did he beat you up? up what happened, and I text them back. I'm like, yo, everything's alright. All we really did was run through the hallway for about 3.5 minutes before an assistant principal and a security guard stopped us. Then I told them he was trying to beat me up, and they let me off scot-free because I'm a scrawny little nerdy looking kid. Honestly, the way I looked got me out of so many situations. If I didn't look the way I did, I would have gotten caught with so much more stuff. Also, my reputation of being a teacher's pet from middle school probably carried over a little bit, not gonna lie. But yeah, at the end of that class, I stepped out. Mr. Gang member wasn't waiting for me. No other gang members were waiting for me, and I went home and I slept really well that night. So yeah, moral of the story is don't take karate, because eventually somebody will challenge you to a duel and say that you beat them up 10 years later after they started gang. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed this storytime video, smash a fat like on it, and if you're new, subscribe, or not, it's up to you, but I would really appreciate it if you did. I know that a lot of you really want the skate vlog, but I'm really unsure about it. For those of you that made it this far in the video, comment below if you actually want to see a skate vlog. It's not something I'm going to be doing normally, maybe just once a blue moon, like once every couple months or so, to show my progression. But for those of you that want to see active skating content, just follow my Instagram. I post literally every single skate thing I do on there. Haven't been skating a lot recently because I've been trying to daily upload, but yeah, I'm going to try to get back into that. Anyways, I hope you're all having an amazing day. I've been Lofi. Peace, peace.